Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم
السلام
السلام
ورحمة
ورحمة
الله
الله
وبركاته.
You guys, man, quick. Welcome
Shut
back,
up.
y'all. It's been a minute. Yeah, I'm
just playing, bro.
Don't make the Somali come out of me, okay?
Hey, my fault,
Alaikum
man.
salam. Okay, how are you guys? As you can see, I learned some Somali. But you know, it's been a minute. We back at it. We're gonna take the first couple minutes just to update you guys what we have been. He's not married, by the way, in case he says he's married. He's not married.
It's in the talks. $30,000 man.
He's not getting married, though. There's no 30,000.
We're trying to negotiate, inshallah. I'll get her down.
What is she? What is she?
She's a she, a woman.
In 2023, that's all you need.
You gotta check birth certificates.
What about you, Ali? What you been up to, my guy?
Ali, you need to be married, Ali, man.
Alhamdulillah, nothing really, just been class, traveling, work.
Traveling.
Cap.
Yeah.
That boy been here the whole year, bro. You ain't go nowhere.
Recap of where we've been.
Bro, we went to
Yeah.
Texas while you were here. Basically, we went to Texas, y'all.
But if I would've went there,
No. This guy, we gave him a permission slip because he's under the age that he's supposed to be. This is how you know he wasn't ready to go. We gave him a permission slip, and this is in our iron course class. This man lost the permission slip in the crack of the wall. How you do that? He left his print on the mission.
Aiden, that look, you see, sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's so merciful, He gives you signs. That was just my sign not to go. How you give me a paper that says,
Or maybe that's just a sign that you're immature. He's not getting married.
how is that bro, listen.
$30,000 in Monopoly money.
The paper said,
Listen.
can I come? And I put the paper like right here, you know, like the top of the thing. And it fell in there, nowhere to ever be seen. That's just my sign not to
We
go,
went to
bro.
Texas. Alhamdulillah, we had a good time. Y'all saw the videos. These guys, where'd you
They
go?
didn't see the videos.
I went to
You guys heard down in Minnesota? Okay.
Minnesota, Michigan.
Minnesota,
You married your
Michigan.
cousin yet, bud?
No, sure, no, not yet. It's still in the works.
I'm just-
This is actually still in the works.
30,000.
30,000, man.
30,000, my cousin.
If you marry a cousin for
Bro, that's your
30,000,
fake
I don't
cousin,
know.
bro. She not, how she actually thought, my fault, man.
Oh, so if it's your cousin, she's supposed to actually, you're supposed to marry her for free?
For less than that, for less than 30,000.
You know, there's some cultures where they actually pay the guy, like the girl pays the man.
Shit,
Indian.
They'll show,
Maybe in the next life?
no, there was
Demo
some
has-
marriage that my uncle's in Michigan, and the husband got the money. Yeah, man. Go.
Indians do that too.
Yeah, guys, 2024, guys are getting married. I don't know under what, under what culture it's
But
not
what
that
in
is.
the transgender stuff is this, bro?
It's not transgender, but it's equal rights, equal fights, equal meher too. But anyways, you know, alhamdulillah, we've been traveling. You know, we got our beauty travels in. Some of us, alhamdulillah, we didn't get that much beauty. But we're back, you know. But we're going to jump right into the video. Today we're talking about...
Friends.
How many times we gonna talk about friends, bro? We talk about friends every episode.
We're trying to get
bro.
you married, bro. Stop trying to
That's
have...
facts, bro. Look, man, if you under the age of
Every single time, bro.
23,
If there is one girl who watches this video, please hit me up so I can marry you before him. I'm just gonna...
you need to be married before me. As a matter of fact, I can't get married before my teacher right here. That's the teacher that used to beat me.
I didn't do a good job. Anyways, friends. It's important who you keep around you as friends. You see, I do the same thing. These people, they each bring a different thing to me. This guy, let's not start with this guy. This guy, is quiet, wise. Sometimes he says some crazy stuff.
That's cap, bro.
I know what you're talking
Every
about.
second, this man Ali, bro, he make a new face I've never seen before in my life, bro.
Look at the camera.
Every time, bro. Nah, he
Look
not
at
gonna
the
do it now because he on camera, bro. But in real life, he be over there just sitting in the corner by himself.
That do be true. That do be true. Or after you remember that night? It's funny because that actually happened the other night. You bought him that calypso. You bought that calypso? This is this one. I'm like, what are you looking for, bro? But that's Ali anyways. Yes, it's
Bro,
important who you keep around you.
damn.
This is why I keep these guys around me. Funny faces. Always trying to get married. Reminds me to get married.
Yeah, bro.
Reminds me not to talk as much because he's always quiet.
Get what? Come on.
Cunt.
Who?
Every 5 seconds is a story or a video on YouTube. I mean, Instagram Reels.
Instagram Shorts.
Yeah,
For real,
Instagram
bro.
Yeah,
Shorts.
it's Instagram.
And we have to act interested.
So you're saying it's not funny?
I'm just playing, bro.
Nah. It do be funny though. It do be funny.
Man.
What was the last story he told?
Some of it.
No, the last video, it was funny because...
What was the last story he? Oh, he was talking about that one. Y'all be trying me, bro. But I swear, bro, I wax everybody here, bro.
Basically, the video that he showed us, this is why it's important the kind of friends you have around you. We've been trying to tell this man to get his weight up because he looks a little malnourished, you know? But he be eating, mashallah. He eats the best out of all of us. It's basically a big bodybuilding contest in India. And the main actor is the guy who's in the Indian movies, and he's like big. I forgot his name. Man, I used to watch a lot of Bollywood movies, and I can't remember his name. And it's funny because you start him seeing like passing out certificates, and he has like it's like Indian turban on, and all the guys on stage, skinny. And one of them is super skinny, and they put the camera, and this man's going crazy like. But that's what we got there. Anyways, I'm gonna let somebody else. Who's talking about? Give us some insights on friends. Come on.
Okay. Friends, like my friend here, Abdurrahman said.
We're friends?
Friends. Hey, I mean, if you ain't friends, we ain't friends. Hey, Baba. But I consider you as a friend, my brother. So
Hey,
take that as an
Baba.
honor, bro.
You're his Baba, his
Yeah.
friend.
I'm your Baba.
Take that as an honor, bro.
It's an honor.
Yeah,
It's an honor
alhamdulillah.
for him to be your friend, or for you to be his friend.
It's an honor for me to be his friend.
Yeah.
It's an honor for you to be his friend.
Yeah.
But it's my teacher, bro. Respect my teacher, crazy man.
I got my ops out here, man.
So it's real important to have good friends around you because they can aid you. I mean, they can.
In that.
Okay, because they can either lead you on a straight path or the wrong path, and the wrong path is not it. So, good friends and good company is important.
Let's get something from the wise guy.
Yeah,
Who's the wise guy?
Imam Ghazali here. Inshallah.
Talking about saying Imam Ghazali in his book of Bidayat al-Hidayah, he says, talks about friends. And I feel like friend is like something that's used, a term that's used so loosely. Like friend is not just, you know someone, so he's your friend. It's like, friend is much more deep than just,
Yes.
someone you know, like acquaintance. I think that's what Imam Ghazali uses. He says that before your friend, you're like a, what do they call it, acquainted with the person. So I feel like that's what most people are. They say they're friends, but mostly they're just like an can't say the word
Acquaintance.
There you go. But I do feel like friend is, something you look for in a friend is like intelligence, because that's something like, lacking nowadays. You don't want someone to just, you're talking with someone and, they lead you down the, wrong way. But once you have someone with a little common sense and someone on the deen, that's kind of, what kind of leads you to, Sirat al-Mustaqim as it comes, الرجل على دين قليله, the man is like on the deen of his friend. So even if you have a Muslim friend, but he's not so practicing Muslim, it's very likely that you'll, kind of stray away, because your friends, if your friends are corrupt-minded, or, if they're Muslim, they're Muslim, but, they're not doing some Muslim stuff, it's very likely that, and if, especially if it's a group, and you're hanging around with them, there's very likely that, you slowly, day by day, gathering by gathering, that you'll kind of start being like them, want to hang around with them, and then before you know it, you'll be acting like them. And the more you like indulge in these type of friends, the more you like kind of stray away.
Yeah,
That's what I feel like friends are.
Oof, that's deep, man. That was
What do you
deep.
think about people who's like, be friends with that person, you can change them eventually?
Not even, I don't feel like it doesn't have to be you have to change them. They can change you. You know what I mean? If you're with good people, they'll change you for the better. That's why I hang around with Hafiz Sab right here.
Yeah.
When we're around Hafiz Sab, mashallah, he changes all of us.
Can I say, man? Alhamdulillah.
That's true. That's true, bro. Right there, like you said, don't worry about. I mean, you saying, "Oh, I could change them. Hey, because they might change you." You know what I'm saying? Because anyway, and it's like you showing like you know what I'm saying, putting in work to change him. Hey, like you like you should be really worried about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that quote, Allah doesn't change a person until he changes himself. Is it?
Stuff.
That's a quote by, I think, Maulana.
No.
Is it not?
Allah will not change a people
Bro, you
until they
said
change
something
themselves.
Themselves, bro,
I
not
don't-
himself.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't know.
he's
I
right.
didn't-
Oh,
I didn't-
no,
I
he
didn't
said
know.
himself, like he talking about as Allah changes.
No, I'm talking
No,
about like the person.
himself.
That's what you said. You missaid it.
That's your
Say
own
your
quote.
shahada, my brother.
That's not an ayah. He's not talking about the ayah, but this is his own quote. That's what he's saying.
I'm sorry. May Allah forgive me. You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
didn't know.
you just
I know
missed
Hafid,
that.
you know.
Like that.
So how am I supposed to know?
No, but you are right. There's a quote by Maulana Rumi, that's something along those lines.
Oh, you're talking about,
yesterday-
the one. Oh, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was wise, something like that. I don't
No,
know.
yesterday.
Yesterday,
It's not I was wise. That's the ending.
yeah,
Clever, clever,
I was
clever.
clever. Yesterday I was clever, so I want to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I'm changing myself.
Yeah.
Ah, there you
So
go.
you don't have to change the whole friend group, but if you're just worried about
Yourself.
that will contribute to the friend group, the group
When it comes to friends or anything in life, I feel like if you go back to the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his life, that's where you'll find the best example for everything as a friend, as anything, as so when you look at the Sahabas, like you can see how Abu Bakr was to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and there can be no better friendship than Abu Bakr and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The friendship they had, and
You mentioned Abu Bakr. 'Cause
That's his name, exactly.
come on now. And then like someone came up to Umar radiallahu anhu and they told him, why was Abu Bakr the Khalifa? You're like much better than him. And he said, one day, one night of Abu Bakr is not going to equal up my whole life. Meaning the day he went with him on the night he went with him on the journey, from
The hijrah.
the hijrah, when he went on the hijrah, because the stuff he went through in the cave and how he sacrificed just so Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam could sleep. He kept his toe in the hole and while the snake was biting him, he didn't want to wake him up. And that's so like our friendship is nothing compared to theirs.
Yeah, I'm not moving my toe in the whole thing, brother.
No matter how hard we tried, we were never going to live up to their standards. That's why, as Umar was saying in the book, like when you read those type of books, you're going to find out like we're just like not really friends or anything when compared to the Sahabas and stuff. We're just buddies, you can say something like that. But when it comes to friends, it's a big term.
Yeah, it's deeper than that, man.
Yeah. Someone that we've been trying to make friends with our whole life is Mr. Big Social Media guy here. See, he's not even talking right now. He's too good for us.
Bro,
Would I say something about friends, man?
you know,
Same gender friends.
how you know I was gonna go that way, bro?
I know, man.
Ali was most definitely talking about a girl, talking about, oh, you can't change this person. He was most definitely talking about a girl. She didn't work out. She wasn't pious.
No,
pious.
it's either friends too.
We were talking about a girl most definitely, but that's besides the point.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, stay away from the man. I don't even. I got you. You know your friends. Like no matter what, bro. If they're doing bad stuff, you gonna do bad. And if they do,
Really? No way.
bro, listen, bro. Listen. Come
okay.
on, man.
Let him cook.
Maulana said a quote. I'm finna blow your minds, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you hang out with like a gang of bad people, like I said, like thinking that you can change them. Maulana said something like, you think like one drop of bleach or water is enough to clean the sewage. So I'm saying is like, don't think that your one drop can clean up that whole sewage, because it's more likely that the sewage make your one drop dirty. So there it is.
It's deep, man.
I'm saying, and I came off the easy, bro.
It's easy.
Off the head, bro.
MashaAllah.
This is social media talk, huh?
Easy.
Easy.
It's the friends that he.
The easy,
bro.
Allah.
I think like I saw a quote. No, some lecturer was talking, but he was saying the biggest reason why like so many people were like going to him because he added value to their lives. And I think like that's a big thing if you're looking for a friend, not an acquaintance. Like there has to be some type of value that they add to your life. It doesn't necessarily always have to be religious, but something you're missing. Like that's why I think for me like the main thing is like if I'm being acquaintance, I guess that's the new word because we're not friends. There has to be something that I'm missing that I see in the other person that I want to implement in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like these two, they're Sufis. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be Sufi. I want to be tall, so maybe some of your high or above.
That would make sense, my brother. Speaking of Sufi.
You thought I was gonna say something about you next? Oh, he's staring at the camera, smiling, biting your lip.
Buddy, look, brother.
I like
for all the
this guy.
shorties out there.
I'll just show you guys why I'm friends with this guy. Oh, yeah, look at this one. No, say.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
This guy's big, man.
You just call him a gorilla, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why you tell him to say gorilla sound?
If this guy's a gorilla, you orangutan, man. You Rafiki from like. Anyways,
Ali, brother.
pick people that are gonna add like some type of value to your life. On a serious note, like pick someone who, if you're missing something or there's something you want to work on, make sure that person has it. That way, it reminds you when you see them, you're like, okay, this person. Plus, most of these guys, I see them at the masjid, and they're pretty. They're not pious, but I don't know what they do outside the masjid. I only see them inside the masjid.
Yeah, you don't know what I do outside the masjid. You really.
Inside the masjid, we do know.
We know what you do
No,
outside the masjid. We know what you do outside the masjid.
outside
You
the
make sure
masjid.
what you do outside the masjid?
But yeah, look though. But yeah, like as he was saying, what you were saying though?
Saying pick people that are gonna add value, something that you're missing.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, okay, pick friends who are better than you. You know why? Because they'll encourage you to do better. They'll, you know what I'm saying, motivate you. You know what I'm saying?
How you know they better than you? How you know they better than you?
You'll know.
How?
You'll know.
How?
Or either dean, education-wise.
Okay, how are they
or-
better than you Dean-wise?
Huh?
How you know they better
For
than
example,
Eh,
someone's
the
hafiz,
sheikh,
so
hafid, ulama, awliya, big time, you know what I'm saying? If they have like a high film status, bro, be around them, you know what I'm saying?
you? Heard you.
That's
heard
another thing. Not to be creepy, but I think that's why, in a way, it's like it takes time for you to make a friend because you should be not observing them, but you should see like what kind of person they are. You can't just go up to a random person and be like, hey, let's be friends.
Yeah.
That person, you don't know what they could be doing. I'm not saying they're a bad person, but I don't think it's an overall kind of they're a good person. I'm just saying, let me find that one thing that I like that I'm trying to implement. And if they're doing that, I'll do it. Like if I'm seeing them pray like their sunnahs all the time, like okay, maybe I'm not doing that. Be friends with them. Maybe when you're talking about, hey, like I can't talk right now, I'm about to go pray my sunnah. Like okay, let me go pray sunnah. That's what I mean.
You mentioned values, like even it doesn't only have to be their values; it's also your values. Once you know your own values, once you know like what you want, what your values are, it shouldn't be that hard to know what you're looking for. So as you mentioned, like like the sunnahs, that's like a perfect example. Like you see someone doing something that you're not doing, that's a perfect, like you can try to introduce yourself, make small talk, and from there, like there's like these videos of like how guys make friends versus like how girls make friends. Like for the guys, it's super easy. You just go and first day, just, first day just like this.
Yeah, I see that video too. Yeah, that's crazy.
And you do that a couple times, and then you're friends. But that's not.
Now how do girls do it?
How do girls do it? Leave a comment. Leave a
This
comment.
whole time he was looking
Leave
down.
a comment.
At this guy. Let him finish.
And
That
make
was
sure
for you.
make sure your profile has a beautiful picture of yourself.
Ya Allah. Special dua. Ya Allah, get this man who is his hormones and testosterone is on the
What you
whole
talking
level.
about, bro?
Ya Allah, get him married. Say Ameen.
I mean, say I mean.
Who that?
And if
Or-
you
or-
bad,
or-
if you bad, point at yourself and say I mean.
Or Allah make his hormones go down.
Astaghfirullah, bro.
Either one.
What does that mean? What's gonna happen if your hormones go down?
You turn into a female.
See, you be playing
Your
with me, bro.
estrogen
You be
starts
trying
coming
me,
up.
bro.
Bro, do you even know what estrogen is?
Oh,
That's the girl stuff.
That's the medical term for
Yeah,
that.
that's the estrogen.
That's the.
I could talk about this stuff. I used to study medicine.
Hey, low-key flex, medical student. It's for all the Indian poppies.
Drop out. You don't want me on there.
Piece of puppies.
Poppy. Yes, he said poppy because I want to talk to your poppy first.
See, yeah,
Halal
bro.
way.
The
Halal
halal way,
Halal
man.
way. Also, it helps if you make friends with older people, especially for the guys who are getting married too. That's on a side note. Get married. Chloe. Now you got this stuck in my head with that.
Getting married, man. Okay, look, I want you guys to decide. Out of all of us, who's the most likely to get married first?
The two people that are watching.
I think it's you.
The two
I think
people
it's
that
you,
are
man.
watching. When finally we blow up one day, inshallah, and you guys see this video, vote then.
I think it's you, bro. I'm probably gonna be married by. I mean, you probably gonna be married by then, my brother.
Inshallah, Allah, I will be. But we're not talking about marriage right now. We're talking about friends. Not with the opposite gender. We're talking about guy friends.
It's haram to have girlfriends.
Ya Allah. Say it with me. Ya Allah.
Okay, you say ya Allah, make dua or something, bro. You just gonna call his name, bro.
Why not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bro, you're giving our director a heart
One last
attack, bro.
thing.
Talk, man. Come on, bro.
One last thing.
Is y'all over talking about something else? I was trying to tell you.
Okay,
Let's get-
continue, my brother.
All right, so
You have my full attention.
one thing. Okay, one last thing I would say. In this day and age, it's so sad that it's easier to find bad friends than good friends. You know, it's so rare to find good friends. Subhanallah.
Subhanallah. That's all?
But
Yeah,
I mean,
y'all
that's
just
a good point
want to
though.
put it out there.
Because like we were saying, if you're in the masjid, if you've seen them coming to the masjid, it's gonna be
lot.
hard to find. Not consistently, but at least a good amount of time. More likely than not, they're not a horrible person.
They at least have iman.
I mean,
We
Yeah.
can testify to that.
yeah. Like
Yep.
these
But-
guys always come to the masjid.
Who?
But when you also think about it, on the other hand,
Over
it's
here,
like,
man.
it depends. Sometimes you think that, but sometimes it depends on you too, because sometimes you're just gonna see someone sitting at the masjid all day reading their Quran or whatever. For example, you're most likely not just gonna go approach him and be like, it's because I think it goes back to when they said like, you get attracted to like where you are. So sometimes it just so you're trying to do good, but it just like you're not really focusing on the main thing. We are approaching the person that prays comes to masjid once in a while or something. So I think goes back to like when I said it goes back to the Sahabas. Like when a person walked into masjid and Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "That's a man of Jannah." Once the Sahabas got up right away and followed him and said, we tried to become friends with him right away. He said, "My parents kicked me out. Can I stay with you?" To
Cap.
find out exactly what he was trying to do right away. To stay with him, he said, "Can I stay with you for a couple of days?" So he stayed with him until he figured out what he was doing. So he can get the attachment, but for us, it's just like I feel like we don't put in the effort too at times.
Finish the story, man. Come on, man. You know you're the storyteller, bro.
It's a long story, man.
Come on,
I
man.
don't
You know
start
you
from
like
the
you like
beginning.
you like the long stories, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. I don't want to make mistakes, so
Mashallah.
MashaAllah, so pious, bro.
But anyways, I hope you guys got all of that in between the girl talks and whatever. But you know, we're gonna do the usual. We're gonna have someone leave us off with a quote.
That's it, bro. Oh,
You want more? You got something else to
That
add?
would be quick.
you know what I'm gonna say if you want me to talk, bro.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Unless anybody else got anything else to say? No. 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 Yes. Yes. No.
Let's do a quote. Let's do a quote.
I got the quote, bro. Watch this. Hold on, bro.
Safari. Safari.
No, bro. Hold on, bro.
Safari. Good quotes about friends. He
Hold on,
spelled
hold on.
good wrong too. He spelled food.
You put GUD.
No. Wait. You get it.
What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, and we're gonna give you one chance and one chance only.
Hold on, wait.
It's buffering. It's loading.
You're really gonna have that good internet. You guys
True
like
girlfriends are like diamonds. Bright, beautiful, valuable, and always in style. I mean, astaghfirullah, true wives are like diamonds.
We're talking about friends.
Then true girlfriend.
See what he did there? Your wife can be your friend. That